And if we ask the stars what they mean, what would they say back to us? Welcome! You want to go on a card journey today? Give me some of your time, and I'll give you some of your story. Well, let's see what the cards say.
Hey there, Cancer. Welcome to Koi Place Tarot. My name is Koi. I'm going to be your tarot card reader for today. What we're looking at in this round of read is going to be your career read for the month of November. Opportunities we want to look at, things we want to invest ourselves into, and ultimately, what does our labor reap? Right? What are we trying to get out of all the effort that we put in? So as a preamble to the read, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, but don't always be so willing to reverse. At times, even if it gets difficult, understand that I, as your tarot card reader, am not here to misguide you. That's not something I would find worth creating a channel over. Think of it more like a conversation. We're going to look at the good, the bad, and everything in between. I'm here for you, okay? So follow along with me in your read today. Career read, month of November, and yeah, let's see what the cards say. We're going to put this in a time-based orientation, make it easy. Show us the cards that we need to see, please, Cancer, in their career read. What of the crab people? First, we look in the past orientation. In a very crabby past. Alright, so in the past orientation, the Magician, the power of manifestation, we were actively seeking something out, and even more so, we brought it to fruition. We proved to ourselves, you know, I could do that. Went for it. Boom. Let's go for it. I know this is right. This is where we're investing ourselves into. Justice, the card of Libra. The balance of the scales, not only learning process. I think that whatever this venture was for you, Cancer, it isn't automatically legal, though it has legal tendencies to it, but it had to do with contracts fulfilled, right? Justice, being the card of Libra, represents the balance of the scales. And also when it comes to law, documentation and paper. Right. So the notion of contracts, whether that be a physical one with like pen and paper, or the notion of the inevitabilities that we are tied to, what is our destiny unfold, right? That's a form of a contract as well. Yeah, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Let's go for it. Emperor, card of Aries. Yeah, no budging. No budging. We're doing this. This is right for us. It's something new. It's something new. It's not in our wheelhouse, but hey, I am and I can. Right? Very forward-facing energy. Okay. Now, what's going on in the present? Show us the cards that we need to see, please. Cancer in their career read. What is happening in the present for the crab people? Down the middle. Okay. Wonder why it's that way. Okay. Eight of Wands, the notion of direct communication, and I think this was coming off of a long stint of, okay, what's going on here? And Ace of Swords, the notion of sudden truth. What does that entail? Hermit, card of Virgo. I need to trust my wisdom and all the things I can heal within myself regarding whatever was going on here with this choice. It doesn't tell me what's exactly going on there, Cancer, but it is saying that, okay, there is something I need to be in full-blown recovery from, trying to get my bearings, trying to set myself right around. Hermit, right? The old wise person who knows the ancient practices, knows their own medicine, knows how to access that more than others. In that way, we come to truth, the Ace of Swords. There's something about this entire situation that is not sitting well with you. And I think that after a long time, it isn't just, oh, I need to change me. I need to be the right person. I can do it. I can do it, like working at breakneck speed now in the present. Yeah, I can do it, but something ain't right here. Because I wouldn't be in this stage of like retreat. This is like when it finally like dawns on you, it's like you're in full blown retreat mode. I'm getting all my stuff back, right? Ace of Swords. I came to a very challenging. I can't even tell it's like, you know, bane or boon, fortune and misfortune here, but it's telling you you need to go within and find your answers right now. So that's where you're at, or wherever this opportunity was for your Cancer. In the future, so the cards that we need to see, please, in the future orientation for Cancer in their read. Let's tell in the future orientation for Cancer in their career read. Ooh! That didn't hit the table, so I can't take it. What of the future orientation for Cancer in their career? King of Wands. Okay, so when we are ready, we'll make our moves and we'll embrace whatever new journey is properly. Seven of Swords, still having to file through deception, but here, at least we're doing on better terms. Again, I think there's going to be more that you're going to unearth about whatever situation once this, epiphany dawns on you in the present, Cancer, because you'll find out more things that, oh, that was just the tip of the iceberg with this entire scenario. Great. But in hindsight, you'll also be able to look back and say, regardless, I'm glad I made my moves, I made my departure, whatever I need to. I'm glad I did it back then, right? I'm glad I did it on my terms here. And that's why the Eight of Wands is playing off of that. That notion of truth, you're not going to back away from. The moment that you see it, you cannot unsee it. This is where it's at, okay? Ace of Pentacles, a new opportunity awaits. I'm gone, right? There are things that I'm finding out about this, and the more and more I find out, the more I'm just at where I'm sitting at a desk or I'm just going through like files and reports. I'm looking at like, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Like the more that we look at it, the more we just get like stressed out from it because you come to more and more truths and it only spells out that I'm gone underneath it all. Seven of Cups, the notion of possibility existing. And maybe it was never about, this particular avenue. It was just about proving to ourselves that there was more out there if we were willing to go for it. I get it. Cards of connection. We're looking at the energies, please. The bridging gap between all time-based orientations located here upon the read. Define what occupies the empty space that is held between the past and the present for Cancer in their career read. Between the what was and the what is. Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so we'll come back to that in a second. There's something that I want to hold off until we see the 30th. Knight of Wands. Okay. And the Ace of Swords. There we go. Okay. It was never about the actual opportunity. Here's why. Ten of Pentacles. The foundation of the tree of life. Seeping our roots in, understanding the culmination of all of our experiences, coalescing everything together, we will find purpose. We can build from this. Knight of Wands. I'm challenging myself. I'm trying to elevate my spirit. I'm trying to say, hey, you see this person right here? This person can push themselves to the next stage. I'm ready. That is your truth. Ace of Swords. It was never about the opportunity itself. It was about proving to yourself, hey, I think I'm ready to change now. Now, did you exactly come to that conclusion immediately? No. In fact, I have this odd feeling we morphed our identity into the work rather than just saying, okay, I can be good at something and be separate from it. Let's start to tease that out. But when we did start to come to this notion of separation, that you are in the present, let's be very honest about that, Cancer. It also gives us the space to say, hey, new opportunity is opening. Not because I'm running away from anything, but I'm finding more of me. Something happened that made me just have to sit still and say, yeah, nah. Okay. So between the present and the future orientation for Cancer in their career read, show the cards that we need to see, please. What is held between right now and what could be? What are the cards that we need to see, please, for Cancer in their read? Page of Swords. Okay. So if I'm going to say this is my truth, then what does it mean to exhibit that? Right now, I'm not in the stage to do that, but what I can do, I can try to learn, right? So it's not that you're totally withdrawing your dream and your efforts, Cancer, but we're saying we're going to take this methodically, do it piece by piece, and do what you can. Knight of Swords. And then when we have learned enough, we can make that choice, make that action. We are ready. And as soon as we do, the wheels start turning and they won't turn back. Ace of Cups, a new opportunity of fulfillment has now been achieved. And so once we realize what we actually are fulfilled by, we came to that truth, we started working on it, let it marinate for a bit. And then now that we have fulfillment and we've made a decision upon what that fulfillment will be, yeah, you're going to find out more of all the things you didn't know about your current circumstance, but it's only trying to push you towards where you feel you need to go, which isn't there anymore. It's more towards looking towards inner space, right? We're not looking towards the stars for our guidance. We're not looking for, external influences or anything that can drive us off. What is our inner voice saying? Leave the galaxy alone. What about inner space? Underneath it all, Death. Card of Scorpio. Great, because at time of recording, we are in Scorpio season. The notion of death here, it isn't just an unfortunate passing, because again, it gets such a horrible rep because of mainly mainstream horror media, but death is a requisite for transformation. My apologies. Death being, every new beginning comes from another beginning's end, but in order for me to get there, I have to be willing to let this go. Right now, we're very much in an analytical stage of saying, hey, this don't look right. What's going on here, right? We're just like pointing out boom, 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 boom. Eventually, it'll just build up so much of it where we say, okay, it's not that I was a failure for this not working out. It's not that I didn't like what I did, but ultimately, this journey wasn't about this job. This journey was about proving to me that, I can do it. Now, was I a very roundabout way of self-actualization? Absolutely. Was it the way that you needed? Also, yes, because you're trying to push the boundaries of what you could do. Hopefully we didn't overwork ourselves too much in that process, but it still says the same thing. Possibility awakens, 7 of Cups, all these different cups we can just grab at when we accept, this thing done and over. And also the aspirations and the identity of the self I tied to that, that's also cut too. Give me all my things back. Give me it all back. Okay? As we move towards resolution, define the major arcana strewn across the table for Cancer in their read. Find the major arcana across the table for Cancer in this career read. We first look towards the Magician, of manifestation and intentionality. Queen of Wands. Okay, so I'm coming from the right space. I'm saying that, this is right for me. Ooh, what do I do with that? Right? So we're very much in the past saying, you know what? Throwing a Hail Mary here, right? We're trying to make it work. We are very much saying, I'm sitting on all this potential. I know I can do it. What does that look like? Right? It was just very much a state of activation for you. So to Justice, 5 of Pentacles. The notion of being left out or left behind, but even more so, because we're talking about career read, a move beyond impoverishment. So whatever this move was definitely added to your finances and your financial capabilities. But more than that, you were trying to fill what you felt of like being behind the game, right? And this wasn't made self-evident until here and moving forward, right, Cancer? We're going to give ourselves some grace here. But that void of, I should be doing more of my life, what's going on here? We kind of found the perfect answer to that in a roundabout way, right? So everything has its purpose. Never doubt why you gravitated towards this. It fulfilled a need. It fulfilled a material need because it gave you more money, obviously, but it fulfilled a personal need of elevation and exploration for you. So to the Emperor, card of Aries, 8 of Cups. I abandoned what was to make the decision of what will be. So to the Hermit, the card of Virgo, King of Pentacles. And so after I did all this over here and I was good with it, and now I'm starting to see some problems arise, I'm now looking at it and saying, okay, I take a step back, start to realize that I'm not feeling at ease with what's going on right now. I'm starting to learn more and more about what's going on, and I'm challenging myself because it's like, I can't stop reading, but this is a train wreck, right? The right investment that you're saying is trust your inner voice. Trust what's going on within. It's going to tell you more and everything about what you need to know. Any others? Nope. Okay. So in a crossing pattern, the Page of Pentacles, the willingness to try to put one foot in front of the other, no matter how small, growth is still growth. Progress is progress. What is that crossed by? Nine of Cups, the notion of self-fulfillment. And I think, again, that's just restating the obvious here, Cancer. This wasn't about this job. No matter how much it seems tied to the job, it was never about the job. It was about just proving to ourselves, I can do this, and I'm ready for the next stage. If this is what that looks like for now, I'll take it. But when I eventually come to the future and, I'm stable in the present, I'm able to see things for what they are, I can also reflect and say, I did this for me. Are we at that stage yet? Not necessarily, but we're peeling back the onion layer by layer, and oh boy, does the chorus start to not look fun to look at. That's Seven of Swords, right? You're going to find out some stuff that you're just like, whoa, ain't touching that. Nope. Resolution. We go cards of resolution for Cancer in their reading. Let's talk about space of resolution for Cancer in their career reading. Ten of Cups, harmony and synchronization. Here, Cancer, your purpose being, it wasn't exactly about this job. This job is just one layer or one experience upon that road. What we're actually looking for is, what does it mean to me be me in my fully embodied self, to experience that level of fulfillment I felt that I lacked. So I tied it to a process rather than going within and saying, okay, why do I feel like I lack? Those are two different questions, right? Next, Ace of Swords, popping out again. What is truth? I think that came, 1, 2, 3 different times in your read. Right now, Cancer, you're in a state of, I want to say metamorphosis, because we're not just finding out truths about our material realm and whatever is going on in your job situation. We're finding out a truth about what's going on within. And the more we peel that back, the more that we're going to be pushed to look for something new. It's doing both at the same time. Underneath it all, Temperance, the card of Sagittarius. The soul will heal. Time will fix things. Things can indeed change, but I have to be open to allowing that to happen. I can have whatever ways or whatever paths mixed for me, whatever new journeys can lay ahead. Again, these cards are kind of tied to each other in that way because they represent the realm of possibility, but it's more about embracing the self that is willing to take that journey. And that's why Death came here, card of Scorpio, because in order to get to who I will be, I need to let go of whatever what once was. And here, in your past orientation to your present, you define that as, I need a new track of labor. In your future going onward, we're saying, no, I need to push me and define what that career path looks like for me internally. It's only just the beginning. So here's what I see in your read today, Cancer. We made a choice to go on a new path, thinking that it was just about the finances and, okay, I could do this job temporarily, and I'm kind of defining myself by it because I haven't scratched at the real thing. The real thing, as you're learning more every single day, is that I have to know me so unshakably well that A, what comes up as conflict does not bother me, but B, I know I chose it on my terms. This is all about me discovering me through my work. which is a very interesting and roundabout way of doing it. But hey, sometimes it's just how you get there. And that's how you got to the party. You're at the party, right? So when we talk about our own fulfillment, we come to these deeper truths. We understand what we will accept, what we won't accept, and what ultimately is acceptable, right? When we define it for ourselves, we can push better forward in that manner. That's all I got on your read today, Cancer. I hope this conversation helps. And yeah, as you work more and then eventually work less, you're still finding you. I hope you find it well. Take care, okay?